All right, guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have a little discussion. Something I want to talk about is the guitar, actually just the music market right now. Just kind of strange, kind of weird. It's down a lot. This past year, it seems like people aren't getting near what they were getting for their gear. A lot of people are selling. Not a lot of people are buying. Not a lot of people are willing to trade because, as you know, I like to get a lot of my gear. I bought this new, but a lot of my gear that I obtain now in the last couple years has been via trade, or I'll sell a piece and use that money to purchase new gear. But mostly it's trading, and I've seen a lot on like Facebook marketplaces. What I use to trade a lot. A lot of people aren't willing to trade right now. And I'm trying to think of all the aspects to lead this, and I believe I have it kind of figured out. We have to go back almost 10 years. Go back to like 2015, 2016. The economy was doing pretty well in the US here. I obtained quite a few pieces of gear between, say, 2015 and 2020. The economy was doing well. Pricing wasn't outrageous as of yet back then. You could get a good Japanese, Korean guitar for well under $2,000. I'm talking Prestiges were in the $1,300 to $1,500. You could get some the EC1000s, the Schechters were all like under $1,000. It was really a good market for buying. A lot of people were buying. Then you had, I don't want to get political, but 2016 to 2020, the economy was the best we've seen since. And then COVID hits in 2020. You have a lot of people sitting at home, a lot of people picking up the guitar as a new hobby, people getting back into it that used to be an old hobby, or people expanding on it because they had nothing better to do. So you've seen a lot of sales then, and then through 2020 till now, the economy has just been horrible. The cost of living, mortgage, rent, groceries, clothing, everything is just through the roof, and people are struggling. It's not a secret, and I think that's your biggest factor here. It's just simple, as simple as people just don't have the money. And hopefully it'll get better here soon. But if you've been looking, if you're a buyer right now and you have the extra money, right now is a good time for you, because I like to always keep track of what's out there, even if I'm not going to buy. I just like knowing what's out there, and there's tons of amazing guitars for amazing deals right now. You can get a lot of the USA Jacksons for the Virtuosos, or the SL3s that just came out for $1,200. There's a lot of Kiesels on there for under $1,500. There's even the price of the imports have dropped down significantly from where they were about 2 years ago. So if you're a buyer, now's the time to strike. And if you're a seller, I would consider myself more of a seller right now than a buyer, because I'm not really looking to buy. Nothing's on the radar right now for me. But yeah, it's just people don't have that extra income right now, and people like me who maybe picked up quite a few items 7 or 8 years ago, they're kind of in a position where they need to get rid of them, and they're not gonna do trades anymore. They're gonna ask a sell it now price. They're not gonna try to get top dollar out of it, because a lot of people can't wait that long, and they need the cash this week. And then the cost of new guitars is so high. I don't know many people at all personally that are buying a bunch of new guitars right now. They're just, especially for the mid-tier, that used to be mid-tier and upper tier, they're $2,000 or more. It's outrageous. So that's the disparity there. It's the new pricing is so bad, and people are trying to get rid of their old gear. It's like, I don't know. and doesn't seem like the companies are coming down on the prices of the new stuff. You see in Guitar Center, they're having blowout and clearance sales on stuff all the time now because people just aren't buying it. I'm sure things will get better here soon. Looks like things are already on the up and up a little bit as far as the economy, hopefully. But things like guitar, amps, drums, anything that's in the pleasure category, they're taking the hit. You know, they're not essential. As much as we like to think they're essential, they're not essential. But people are just struggling to make their mortgage, make their rent, and put food on the table. And just put in the comments what you think. If you've noticed this dip in the market, this rut, if you're a buyer or a seller right now, if you've noticed any difficulty selling. I know I used to sell stuff, and I priced my stuff to pretty much sell pretty quickly, and I would sell within some stuff 5 minutes after I put on reverb. I put my EVH on there a couple months ago because I wanted to buy a different guitar, and I had to come down on the price and had to wait a little bit to sell that, which isn't normal for me, so it's kind of different. But thanks for watching. Like I said, put in the comments your thoughts, ideas. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see coming, and stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.